Meet Anthony, a Northeast Minneapolis artist. We spent some time with Anthony during the 2018 Art Roll weekend at his studio in the Karma building. We talked with him about creativity, ideation, problem solving, and the craft of pottery. We hope you enjoy this mini doc. First, we talked to Anthony about his ideation process.
It's kind of like one of those, like, what's the word? When a deer eats the grass and goes and lays down in the middle of the day and like it kind of like barfs it back in its mouth and chews it up and then puts it back down in there. Yeah, I ruminate on different ideas. I have an idea, I make something, I don't really like it, but the idea is there, and then over time you just kind of like bring it back up, chew on it, swallow it again, and then eventually it turns into something nice.
We learned how physics, tools, and problem solving intertwine with the creation of pottery.
Pull the clay up and bring it out and bring it back in and back up again. You're fighting centrifugal force and you're fighting gravity. You're going up when it wants to go down, keeping it in when it wants to go out.
Did you make that tool?
Yeah, it's just a dowel rod and a sponge with a twisty tie. Or actually has a rubber band on it and a twisty tie. And then they serve multiple purposes. This is to take water out of the bottom of the pot, but when I want to throw a long neck and I can't get my finger in there, I just use it as like an extension of my finger. Yeah, a lot of tools are handmade, or pieces of other things that are brought together to make tools. I just bought a bolt and a nut and put it on there so I can roll it. And this is just a kid's toy. You just drive that up. That's a tire track from the motorcycle. Or this is a broken tool, but I like that texture on there, and so that's the eye for the fish, like that. And then this thing my friend Kevin made just does bing, 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 bing. That also makes sound effects. And then I just, lay these lines out like this. Just quick movements. And then there's like the fins, that little subtle movement like that, the shell. Just a lot of found objects, random tools, the back of tools, broken tools.
A couple of key notions of creative output are useful and novel. With a primitive art form such as pottery, useful and novel can apply to both historical and present moments.
Oh yeah, and so this pot traditionally is made to store grain. It's a small enough hole, and the hole is small enough to keep out the mice, like their skull can't fit inside, so they can't get inside, but it's big enough to put the seed in. And so if it does get clogged or anything like that, you just break it and put your seeds in the ground, and then you make a new one.
Cool.
Traditional Native American seed storage container. Oh yeah, I mean it served a total purpose at one point. Now it's just cool looking.
We were lucky enough to visit the studio while Anthony's dad was there. We asked him, was Anthony creative as a child?
He always wanted to make something and sell it. Her house, or wishing wells or whatever.
Before we left, we asked Anthony if he had one word to describe creativity. What would that be?
Observation. Observe. Just observe. It all comes from that.
Observation. We began with the observation of Anthony's creative process, and we also conclude with observation. I'd say that's serendipity. If you are interested in any of Anthony's pottery, please visit ashpottery.com. Thanks for watching.